2, 3, 4, and 5. Greetings, one and all. Welcome back to the RP Geeks. I'm Sammy Grayson. Here with me are Triforce of Doom and Red Nova.
Hello.
Hello.
And we are done with patch 3.3. But before we move on to, which means we are basically not so much post Heavensward as we are pre-Stormblood.
Yep.
And to that effect, I wanted to try the teaser trailer for Stormblood that they dropped.
Yep.
All right.
So when I say go, hit play.
All right.
3, 2, 1, go. May contain content inappropriate for children. Random blonde lady. Early summer 2017.
Yep.
So I'm guessing that was like a tease for a monk type class essentially there.
You know, there was a lot of speculation about that, about what exactly, like, who she was and what class she was. There was even speculation that she was supposed to be a dancer.
Yeah, honestly, before it really showed that she was doing like dance fight motions and stuff, my brain immediately thought Terra XP? What, from the outfit?
Terra XP.
I mean, given the usual design they go for Terra in like spin-offs and stuff, you can understand it.
Yeah, that's fair. But yeah, you'll find out who that is soon enough.
Yep.
For now, we got story to get back to.
Yep.
All right.
Level 60 quest. Promise is kept. And immediately into a cutscene.
Yep.
Alright, House Borel Steward. Oh, just over there. Alright.
Yep.
Trying to think of which dungeon you might be talking about, because the only thing I can think of off the top of my head between us and that is the wall.
Yeah, there's one before that. It starts with the letter X.
X.
I mean, I remember obviously more than you do because I do remember playing it.
Oh, that one! Okay.
Yep.
I was racking my brain there for a second. You could hear the dial-up. Greetings and well met, Master Elish. I have the honor and privilege to serve as head steward of House Burrell, though admittedly our staff is somewhat smaller than those of other noble families, being countable on one hand. My lord will be overjoyed to hear that you have accepted his invitation. As you will soon see, we have spared no expense. Dare say a man of action such as yourself enjoys nary a moment's respite. Aye, the battlefield beckons even now, I am sure. But for this day, we bid you lay down your burdens and raise a glass to peace and prosperity.
To think the Moogles would prove such harsh taskmasters. Forgive me. I did not know you had suffered so in your quest for the horn. I must say, your spirited accounts always come as a welcome change from the arid reports which fill my days. Though I have lived in these lands my entire life, to hear you speak of them, there is much and more I have yet to see. Truly, yours was a marvelous journey. Nor would I presume to imply otherwise. Neither I nor any man alive can truly understand what you have endured, and I cannot say with any confidence that I would have acquitted myself as well under the circumstances, much less grown stronger for it. By your deeds, you have helped us to lay the foundation for lasting reform. The formation of the Republic is but the beginning, for it is not only our system of governance which must needs change. We, the people, must learn to let go of our hatreds and rise above our bloody past. I only pray that I live long enough to see us achieve some measure of success, that I might know the lost did not die in vain. I can still see you there on the steps of faith, striding fearlessly towards the worm. If you could do that, Who are we to balk at the challenges ahead? The question of how best to strengthen ties with the other great nations of Eorzea has been debated at length in the Lords and Commons of late. As you may imagine, maintaining stability during this period of historic upheaval is our paramount concern. Nevertheless, we are greatly indebted to the Alliance for their support during the Grand Melee, and it would be remiss of us not to repay their faith in kind. Of course, we owe you the greatest debt of all, and it is my hope that in extending our support to you and the Scions, we might also express our gratitude to our neighbors, nay, our fellow Eorzeans, whom we pray you will continue to protect. The Lords and Commons agree on very little, but not a soul in either house begrudges your order this offer of patronage. For all you have done and will do, we thank you. May I ask a personal question? Now that the dust has settled, what will you do? Not as a scion, I mean, but what do you want for yourself?
Lord Commander, pray forgive the interruption.
News from House Fulton?
An urgent message for the Warrior of Light. I was instructed to deliver it without delay. Master Thancred returned to the manor a short time ago, bearing an injured maiden. Master Leveilleur and Mistress Tataru are tending to her wounds, but they like not her chances. Respectfully, my lord, they have requested the Warrior of Light's immediate presence.
You must go to them, my friend, and I shall go with you.
For every ending marks a new beginning. From tragedy and sacrifice, we rise to greet a new dawn, as did he. Only to be drawn unto another battlefield, another cause, as if by fate.
I think Realm Reborn's was just a narrator.
Okay.
Return to Fortomp Manor.
Yes.
Is that...
Alize, Alphinaud's twin sister. She ran afoul of the Warriors of Darkness. I had been tracking them since the ceremony at Falcon's Nest. Little did I know I was not the only one. Evidently, she had learned of their activities and attempted to shadow them on her own. Poorly. I rescued her in the Twelveswood, and together we fled north. But though I made every effort to cover our tracks, they caught up with us on the Ishgardian border. And in the ensuing struggle, Alize took an arrow to the shoulder. 'Twas only after we had made good our escape that I realized it was poisoned.
Thank you for coming so quickly. And you, Sir Emmerich.
Think nothing of it. How is she?
We have done all we can for now. Although the immediate danger has passed, the poison yet lingers in her blood. We came to Eorzea together, hoping to bring salvation to the realm our grandfather gave his life to protect. But when confronted with the bitter realities of its politics and its petty powermongers, she was driven to anger and to doubt. She refused to become embroiled in what she termed Eorzea's squabbles and distance herself from the Scions. Though she remained hopeful of a brighter future, she would walk her own path. Would that it had not been so perilous. For all our differences, she's as dedicated as any Scion to the salvation of Eorzea. But more than that, she is my sister. To be reunited with her, only to lose her forever. Gods, even to speak the words.
Take heart, Master Alphino. She will be attended by our most skilled chirurgeons. Bear Mistress Leveilleur to the infirmary at once. Apprise Captain Whitecape of the situation, and inform him that she is to be treated as my personal charge.
Alphino, is the Warrior of Light, is he with you? Don't go, there is something I must say. The Warriors of Darkness are in league with the Ascians. Slaughtering the Primals is but the first step in their plan. They make for Zelvatol to bring about Garuda's summoning and to kill her. You must stop them.
I shall inform the others at once.
Master Thancred, I would ask that you accompany Mistress Leveilleur to the infirmary. Your knowledge of her injuries may well prove useful in determining her treatment.
Of course.
Here you are, Alphino.
Alphino.
So who's Alice's VA now?
Don't remember off the top of my head. Anyway, hello, Alphino. Surely they won't let her. Yes, I know. We must trust in Captain Whitecape and his chirurgeons. They not bring Estinian back from the very brink of death. I'm uncomfortably reminded of how he mocked me for praying at his bedside for days on end. Say you, my friend, shall we turn our attention to a matter whose conclusion we have we yet have the power to influence? Yeah. Also money, please.
Muns.
Come on.
Also, Zelfatol now accessible.
Level 60 quest, Shadows of the First. And
By the way, random question from when I was cleaning out a bit more in my inventory of stuff I hadn't actually used yet. How do you deal with faded orchestral rolls?
you get an alchemist to turn them into regular orchestral rolls,
Okay.
and then use those. Or sell them.
Also, I might as well quickly repair some of my. Might as well quickly repair some of my gear while I'm in town, because I know some of its durability was a little low.
No, I can do that for you.
I mean, the shop's literally right over here.
Oh.
It does.
Okay.
It barely costs anything.
All right.
I have over 900,000 gold. I think I'm fine.
And you got twice as much as I do.
I haven't really been spending it.
Yeah, I'm poor than that, but only because I've been buying later in the
Housing
year.
stuff.
So that
Sentries, independent jeweler, arms mender. There. Or wait, would it be arms mender or
Mender.
yeah, arms mender.
Yeah. As
Right.
much housing stuff because I've been having my main character make stuff for that and then transferring it over.
All right.
Oh,
I'll take care of all-
bye.
So Dragon Head. Yeah, I really have not been spending much gold. I really haven't. I should probably get to actually figuring out what to spend it on, but that'll be a problem for near future me. So I think the other big thing is I just need to get better at booting this game up when we're not recording.
Yep.
Alright. Hi, Alphano.
Have you everything you require, then? Excellent. The entrance to the pass is north of Natalin and due east of Camp Dragonhead. Though it is normally guarded by a score of Ixali warriors, I've been informed that House Fortomp Knights have already dispatched them. The enemy's gates lies open. Need but walk through.
Alright. Now do I... Okay, good. I do a fight in this region. With some regions, I forget if I do or not.
Yep.
Yeah.
Thankfully, all Realm Reborn requires is beating the base game.
Right.
Hello, Red.
We are in one of those. Yep.
Someone's finally
Yeah,
picking up
this-
my fucking food.
Yay. Yeah, I saw the average item level for this dungeon is about 5 levels higher than it was for the trial we last did.
Makes sense.
He should have enough to get through there with the 240 gear that he's got on.
Sweet.
And
Master Elish?
70 gear.
Master Elish, Master Alphino, as you can see, the gate is ours. Be advised that our scouts are reporting increased activity around the first mountain. Simply put, they are up to something and don't want anyone interfering. And ready to escort you to Zelphatal and aid as you see fit. Enemy will be thick on the ground. Upon arriving, let us advance with care as we search for the site of the summoning ritual. If the gods are good, we should only have to contend with the Ixal. But if they are not, we may be forced to do battle with the warriors of darkness.
Alright.
Now a regular dungeon.
Yep.
Here we go.
Here it is. There it is.
Sweet. Yeah, thankfully it looks to be a light party, so it's not. Yeah.
Yeah, regular dungeons are always
don't have to wait nearly as long.
New.
Nope. Yeah, we're not dealing with a 24-man break here, so.
Yep.
Unless we have a combination of tank and healer, so.
Yep. My first new dungeon back in the day.
Nice.
Hooray!
Oh, we got a creeper here. Nice.
Like a cat.
Not ready. Here we go.
I'm liking this guy's style.
Yeah. Then there's this ding.
Oh, he's got a sweet portrait too.
Yeah, nice portrait. Yeah,
Yep.
the name, mental illness.
Mental. Oh God.
What the fuck?
Some people with their usernames make some interesting choices.
Yeah.
You know what? You had it up until the name.
Yeah, I definitely lose points on the name there.
Yep.
And these things love to cast poison, huh?
Yep.
It actually, from what I saw, looks like they got the level 80 home gear on. In other words, crit mover.
That's good at least.
Yeah.
Big frog.
Yeah.
So,
If rogue. The amphibian.
Puppet plant.
Puppet plant.
what is that from?
I don't know.
Yeah.
It's like you guys were reciting that a lot in the Danganronpa LP, so I'm legit curious where the origin of that is.
I could not tell you. You'd have to ask them.
Yeah. Same here, actually. It just came by. I know I've heard Riddle sing quite a bit.
So yeah, you'd have to ask Rose.
Alright.
It just sounds funny. Puppet plant.
That was great.
Yes, and our first fight is with Tingle.
Yeah. I'm sorry, what? Oh.
Yeah, I think that speaks for itself.
Yep.
Insert balloon fight music here.
Stuff in the air here. Yep, working now.
Lift.
loaded turret thing.
Working on it.
Oh.
Floating turret is now gone.
Yep.
I just cast a quick bio on it.
Yep.
Also, if you notice,
Oh, yeah,
I wasn't joking
kill
when I
these
said
things.
tingle. You deal with him in pretty much the same way.
Yep.
Only this one doesn't give you maps. Instead, gives you stabs. Actually, no, he's got guns. Gives you bullets. Bye-bye. Company seals.
Casting.
I should double check on my company seals later.
Yep. Careful around the outside.
Yeah.
Yeah, I see the spikes.
Yep.
Oh Christ!
Yeah,
Was that an HP to 1 spell or something?
that was my freaking
Oh, you hit
invul.
bolide, yeah.
Mistakenly, yeah. My bad. It gives you an invul for like 8 seconds. The problem is it knocks your hit point down to like 1.
Ah, sacrifice play. I see.
Yeah.
AKA
I
to
didn't
give
mean
the
that.
healer heart attack button.
Yep.
Yeah, also known as the oh shit button when it looks like I may die without using it. I didn't mean to pop it that time. I was trying to hit something else. That's why I have it where I do though too. Is the other reason.
Now, that's why I try to keep it away from places where I could accidentally hit it.
Yeah, that's what I've been doing. Separate hot ass. Probably while moving, click it there if I do that. I just keep the one that happens. Having said that, it's going to be on cooldown for quite a while though. So I'm not going to worry about it again a bit.
Huh.
These fuckers.
Oh, this must be it. There's a cage in here somewhere with a bunch of little baby boars.
Oh, drop the key. Oh, has it. Door.
Imposing gate.
All the of castings, but not of healings.
Of aiming.
Yeah. Casting and aiming.
Alright.
Yeah, even if a ring it when it drops here, that would still be a decent upgrade over the cap that I
Oh, this guy's eager. There it is.
Yeah.
Look at the little pigs.
Oh my god.
He's cute.
Time to kill the gooboos.
Yep.
Oh, son of a bitch.
You son of a bitch.
Fucking sneeze on me, knocking me with spikes.
Yep.
Alright. I love the galvanized buff. It's so nice.
Shields are nice. Alright, this guy.
Yeah.
Basically, try to stay in front of the little barriers as much as you can. Otherwise, you're going to get pushed back into the spikes, probably.
Yep.
Gotcha. It's kind of like with that one samurai guy in these Splatoon campaigns.
Yep.
I'm not sure which character's voice is doing this, but
yeah.
one of them sounds a bit like Captain Falcon saying yes.
I think that might be me, honestly. Because I've noticed the same thing.
What is a parrot pink mean?
Don't overlap with people.
Okay. Yeah, it's hard to tell sometimes for me whether it means stack or don't stack.
Fair.
Oh, yeah.
Is there usually a visual tell for whether it's stack or not stack?
Usually.
Okay.
Oh, this. Yeah.
Yep.
Create one of these fuckers. Not bad. No. I think that was adjusted too.
I thought I was in front of a barrier and I was not.
I think
Fun how that
you
works
could
out.
actually position those properly when he does that move.
Okay. Well, he's dead now, so it don't matter.
I really need to turn into these tombstones.
Yeah. Probably
Yeah,
a
you
good idea.
really should. Basically, get those 3 pieces we mentioned because you've got easily more than enough to afford all 3 of them.
Bing, 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 bing.
Oh yeah, this part up here is the part that they changed somewhat.
Oh, fun.
Not too major a thing.
Oh, do we not have to kill the balloons anymore?
No, we do not.
Okay, thank God.
Balloons are no
That was
longer
annoying.
targetable. Yeah, they're no longer targetable.
So it's just enemies. Awesome.
Yep. Probably because of the full thrust thing and all that.
Yep.
It actually didn't bother me what they got letting kids do it. Yeah, there's the crystal.
Alright, let's grab that.
Because otherwise, they would keep coming with enemies and we didn't pop the balloons before.
Yep. I probably should save that. Now the other one.
Yeah. Yep, there it is. And I got it.
Alright.
want to explain the mechanics of this last fight, but I'm not sure it applies anymore.
Yeah, they have to take it by ear on this one.
Fun.
'Cause I've only seen the rework version as once.
All right.
Yep. Also, this music too.
Big buff bird.
Yep.
Here we go.
Bing, bing, bing.
Which it has been.
Here we go.
Yep. Alright, let's see what happens.
No.
Wide.
Very wide, yeah.
Spread
Oh,
out.
yes. Spread out for these.
I'm guessing it's the direction the rings fill the submarines of. Is the tell?
I think so. Don't know.
Oh, stack.
Stacking.
Oh yeah, it's good. Time for this part.
Okay, so this is still the same. Or at least basic of it.
Oh,
Spread
yeah,
out.
Here.
Okay, yeah, that's still the same.
Yeah.
So spread out, but not too far.
Yep.
Yeah.
Spread out, but don't stand in the orange.
Bingo.
Granted, don't say the orange is usually the rule.
Usually.
Yeah. That's definitely easy enough to figure out, right, Bubba?
What?
Certain somebody else have had to deal with some of these dungeons with.
Bye-bye.
Not gonna say this more. But yeah, you at least figure that out. Yeah, do not stand in the orange.
That's like just shapes and beats. Dodge the pink.
Yeah.
That's the pink.
That's such a fun game. And I still need to unlock the Mortal Kombat theme in it because they have you play the shit out of that game to unlock that for free play.
Oh, yeah. It does have that, doesn't it?
Oh, yeah.
Circles.
Oh, that.
Yep.
Yeah, like it was in the demo I played back at a con before the game was properly out. And it's the last song you unlock because they make you grind the shit out of the in-game points.
Hey, we got it.
Yeah.
One nice thing is the game also had a bunch of free update DLC stuff, some of which was remixes of Shovel Knight songs.
Ooh.
I'll still give you a player comment with that goofy ass name of yours.
That was a fun fight.
Yeah. Unfortunately, a thing of healing did drop, but you don't need it because you have something better already equipped.
Yeah, that's how it was like with the Alliance raid as well.
Yeah.
Alphino, what do you say?
Love it when you get that kind of RNG.
The XL fought to the very last. These guys come.
Yeah.
Hope of healing.
Yeah.
Alright.
Want a screenshot here, or you got one?
You guys go on ahead. I need to go grab my food.
Okay.
So they were unable to see the ritual to its completion. Then Garuda is no longer a threat, and whatever the Ascians and the Warriors of Darkness were planning has come to naught. But we should not tarry. The Knights have secured our path to safety.
Well, well. What do we have here? You'd better not have killed the Primal without us.
You!
Wait, I know you. Still walking, I see. I could have sworn my aim was true.
Just what is your game? Leading us the long way so these fools could step in and claim our prize?
No. Let's not make hasty accusations. By the look of things, the ritual was proceeding as planned. We arrived at the appointed hour. 'Twas they who erred.
It is hopeless. We cannot face them all.
Do mine ears deceive? A boy! So that's the way of it. Twins! You had me worried for a moment there. Know that I will happily make it quicker for you, if you just stand still.
Enough, Jarumul. We wouldn't want to upset the man in white with any unnecessary bloodshed now, would we? You've been awfully busy since we were kind enough to spare your lives.
While you were idly consorting with the Ascians, you mean? 7 hells! What could you possibly hope to achieve?
Should I explain it to you? Very well. Consider it a reward of sorts for beating us here. You know the tale of Hydaelyn and Zodiac, I take it? Of the Great Sundering and the reflections it created?
Across 10 and 3 they were divided. Reflections of the source, each possessed of shards of light and dark.
Just so. One of those reflections, the one nearest to the source, is our home. And we were the heroes blessed with her light. But not all worlds hold light and dark in equal measure. In ours, the power of light was greater by far. So the Ascians, who once threatened our home, were no match. And they fell before us, one after another, till none were left. Victory, we thought. And then came the light. A flood of pure, blinding radiance, annihilating shadow and color and life itself. Ere long, it will consume our world, leaving naught in its wake but blank perfection.
That cannot be. Do you honestly expect us to believe such a story?
Believe what you like. But it has happened before, on a world far removed from ours. The 13th, which was swallowed by the dark and transformed into what you call the Void. Unchallenged light would condemn us to a similar fate. And so we joined hands with our former enemies, and with their aid came here, to the source. For there is but one way to restore the balance and save our home. The Ardor. Calamitous destruction with the power to break down the barriers between planes and see our worlds rejoined.
You would doom our world to save your own? What would even become of us? Of you?
Enough. I tire of talking. You know our cause. You know what is at stake. We are prepared to do whatever it takes. Are you?
If there is aught you would say it. Otherwise, begone. You have no friends here.
Sorry, eating some fries.
Ah, no worries.
While I was watching that all play out. Remember that, and I cannot stress this enough for later.
Yes.
If I recall, the reflection thing is also part of the reason for the whole, like, multiple servers thing, right?
I guess?
You know, I like how we're in Exodus, for example.
Yeah. Not 100% sure, but let's go with that.
Like, I wouldn't be surprised if that was part of it.
An interesting take. What have you to say, Alphino? All things considered, we should be grateful to have survived that encounter. I think it could be true, that to save their world, they must bring ruin to ours. No, it matters not. Such wanton destruction is beyond justification. Whatever their reasons, they must be stopped. The sacrifice, the loss, it ends here. What's next? Two sides of a coin.
I love the description there.
I didn't read it. What did it say?
Alphino would like nothing more than to get out of the snow.
Oh,
Yeah.
This is neither the time nor the place for idle introspection. Knights can apprise Lord Edmund of our success, and we the Lord Commander. More importantly, I should like to see if my sister's condition has improved. You may take a moment for yourself if you wish. I'll be at the congregation. Back to Ishgard.
Alright.
Except for Red, who went to Edelshire for some reason.
Yeah. I'm back in that Ishgard right now.
Alright, finish up this quest and end the episode.
Yeah.
Oh no, I think I wanted to be back there. Yep.
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 Yeah, I always remember that warp is when they talked that name.
Yep.
Forgotten Night.
The Forgotten Night.
Alright. And one thing I'll need to start doing soon is recording more of the backlog and edit more of the backlog for my Let's Plays, because I'm actually starting to get to the point where it's getting caught up on the uploads.
Yeah.
Because both of my Let's Plays are basically uploaded up through part of May.
Yeah, I'm holding off on, I'm trying to hold off on starting any full new series until I get my new model. And I'm trying to hold off on, like, uploading anything with that until I have the stuff with my current model done. Hello, Amric. Brings me joy to see you safely returned to us, Harris. What news from Zelphatal? And we were not too late. On behalf of Ishgard, I offer you my deepest thanks. For we who remain behind, Mistress Y'shtola has been tending to Mr. Salisay in your absence, and I'm pleased to report that she has regained consciousness. I imagine you have many questions, especially given your recent encounter with the Warriors of Darkness. I know I do. Come, let me show you to her room. Do not worry, her condition is much improved. She is a resilient one, much like her brother. Why ain't that the truth? How to continue my munching.
Alize, how are you feeling?
Well enough, brother. Thanks to the kindness of our hosts. When they told me you had departed for Zelphatal, I found that I could rest. The outcome seemed a mere formality, as did your safe return. Thank you, my friend.
I take it your mission was a success.
As if we needed any further confirmation that they are in league with the Ascians. But to save another world? I think not.
I too thought his story fanciful at first. But it is possible there may be a kernel of truth in all of this. At the very least, none of his claims contradict the word's account.
You were following these people, Alice. Why?
During my travels, I had oft enjoyed tales of the Scions and their exploits. But after a time, I began to hear whispers of a gifted and theretofore unknown band of adventurers. Adventurers who had supposedly sworn to travel the realm slaying primals in the Scion's stead.
The Warriors of Darkness. And in the course of investigating these rumors, you stumbled upon the Ascians' involvement.
Yes, exactly.
Forgive me, but if these Warriors of Darkness mean to bring about another calamity, to what end do they hunt primals?
To prompt an escalation. To deepen the beast tribe's feelings of helplessness and despair, and thereby drive them to summon ever more powerful gods. And lest we forget, these events do not occur in isolation. With their patron deities being slain left and right, the news of man's victory over Nidhogg must surely have sown panic in the minds of the Beastmen. 'Tis no wonder they wish to defend themselves.
Power answered with greater power, death with more death. A vicious cycle fueled by fear and hatred. I know it's like all too well.
Indeed. The Ascians sow discord and desperation, and the Warriors of Darkness reap the harvest. And so it continues. Yet that is not the extent of their ambitions. The Ascian himself observed that once the powerless realize that the old gods have failed them, they will have little recourse but to look to a new one.
We cannot let that happen.
It should come as no surprise, but Alice and I have uncovered evidence that the Ascians have been manipulating certain parties to ensure that a constant stream of crystals flows into the hands of the beast tribes. If we sever these supply lines, we should at least be able to slow the escalation.
Agreed. Kral and I shall journey to Zelfatol and learn what we can of the Ixal's source.
Then I, for my part, pledge to lead a similar investigation into the origin of the Nath supply.
Sir Emmerich?
As a member of the Eorzean Alliance, Ishgard is honor bound to play an active role in maintaining the security of the realm. You might also say that I have some personal motivation, given the Ascians' dealings with my father. However, I make no secret of the fact that my knowledge of primal beings is scant at best. As such, I should be most grateful if one of your order were to assist me.
Allow me, Sir Emmerich. I have dealt with the Nath before.
Let us consult with Orianja then. Given his dedication to the study of primal beings, I should be surprised if he could not tell us something of value.
Allow me to accompany you, brother. And before you think to refuse, know that I am not the girl I once was. I shall not be a burden. You have my word.
But Alice, you... You are more than welcome. After all, it was you who set us upon this path.
Wait a minute. I'm afraid I can't allow you to leave just yet. Not until you try on the new outfit I prepared for you.
been a good while since we've been over in Thanalan.
Yep. Pray return to the waiting sands. Ah, spicy.
What food did you get again?
I got myself one of those spicy McChicken sandwiches.
Ah!
Huh?
I've never been a big fan of spicy food, so I've always went for normal McChickens back when I had McChickens all the time, so... Yeah, I forget how spicy that variant is compared to the normal one.
Yep. Meanwhile, I love me some spicy food. Even if my tongue doesn't at times. Huh?
Yeah, I'm not a fan of spicy foods.
Yeah,
because I've had them, I'm like, no, I'm not doing this.
Yeah, like my favorite food may be curry rice, but I tend to go for like the medium type, or like somewhat mild type at least, or not the spicy variants.
Somewhat mild.
Yeah, like I like the specific brand I usually have. I get the one labeled medium, where it's just a nice green label on the type of flavor. All right. Hi, Bloden. How's it going? All right.
Pull BS back up. 7 Ls. This rate, I'll have to appeal to Maelstrom Command for reinforcements. Whatever it is, we don't want any. Well, fancy that. Just my kobold problems look like coming to a head. The Scions of the 7th Dawn turn up itching to pitch in. Bloody brilliant timing is what it is. Right then, let's get to it. We will get to it next time. Thank you all so much for joining us. If you like this video, leave a like and a comment. If you want to see more, hit subscribe to the bell, and we'll see you guys next time.
Yeah.
Laters.